Welcome back to Ravenport, everybody. I'm going to go and be honest with you. I had a little bit of technical difficulties recording this episode. So right now I'm doing a little bit of voiceover instead of this being live while I'm playing the game. As you can see right here, what I've done is I've started to create the fields here on the outside, and I realized I made a mistake. I got to mow. So I went and got this mower right here, actually purchased it outright, and we're going to go ahead and mow every bit of grass that's inside all of the areas that I've already marked here, and I'm even going to go a little bit outside as well. And while I was doing that, I started to think, hey, maybe I should go ahead and get a contract going on right now because I can have more workers. So I went ahead and leased all the equipment for this one. I'm going to take everything up there and get started on that one while I'm still doing this down here. And as you can see, I went ahead and started to ted up all of this grass down here because I'm going to make this, hey, I don't have a place to be able to actually have a bunker silo or anything like that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and ted every bit of this. That way, if I get any sheep, I'm good to go. If I need to make any TMR, I'm good to go as well. And before I went and started on the contract, I went ahead and started to windrow all of this right here. That way, while I'm moving equipment up there, or I've got workers working in that field up there on the contract, I can go ahead and be baling this with the baler that I've got. I've got the mini baler here, the Massey Ferguson. So went ahead and started doing that. And as you can see here, I'm actually moving the equipment up here into the field. The mower situation is a little bit interesting. And this is what I mean by that. The front mower doesn't actually go on the tractor that I got with the contract. So I'm having to come back and actually use the front mower on one of my own tractors so that I can actually get each one of these individual strips. And here what I'm doing is trying to get over as far as I can to the left. That way I can get as much grass as I can. But as you can see, it's not letting me pick up everything. Very, very interesting here that I was able to even get part of it. Usually whenever I'm using a piece of equipment, it actually like doesn't do anything if I'm out there too far. But in this one, yeah, it's working and I don't know why. After I got everything windrowed by myself, I went ahead and put a worker over on the windrower. I took over on the baler here in the big tractor. That way I didn't have a horsepower deficiency going on, and I just started making as many bales as I could. And I worked kind of into night. I mean, it's like 6:40, but it's already dark because it's in September. So I actually ended up baling this entire field while it was getting dark. Use the lights. Awesome, awesome lights here on this. I don't know why I don't do more farming at night, but I thought it was really cool. So I went ahead and just got this done. And then I went ahead and slept till the next day once I got all that baling done, and then came back in the morning and started to do all of my wrapping. There were quite a few bales here. Took a little while, not too bad, but this is one of those jobs that I really enjoy, and I don't get to do it enough. Y'all are not gonna believe it, but I got the audio fixed here, so we got the microphones working again. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these 14 bales on this thing right here, and then probably go ahead and deliver them because the bale delivery thing point sale thing is pretty close. I believe it is. I gotta take a look at the actual contract to make sure 100% where I'm taking these to, but there is one right over there, so I'm hoping that's the one it is. And what I'm doing is I'm going around the outside again to pick up kind of all of these bales that are out here kind of in the way of a plan that I've got. I've got about a half bale in the baler still. I'm thinking I might go ahead and go around with the windrower one more time, trying to get as close as I can out here to try and get one or two, maybe more bales, because every little bit is going to matter because that's just less that I have to make later and more money that I could potentially make if I just decide to sell all this stuff. All right, so I've got the worker driving over to the biogas plant because that's where this stuff is actually going. It's not going to a bale place, it's going to the biogas. So it's pretty close, but I figured while it's doing that, I'll go ahead and come over here and start working on all these bales right here. I believe that right here is the point where I need to go ahead and drop these off. Now, this is going to be 14 bales, and I'm going to see how much of a percentage of the delivered product this is going to be. All right, so right there, and yes, we are going perfect. So it says 20%. All right, as soon as this is done, I should be able to see the total on how much has actually been transported. 52%. You literally mean that I only need to do one more of those? Oh, that's a lot of bales going into my storage. Here is the second load of all of these. So hopefully, if the announcement a while ago, the message was correct, that this is only 100% right here, then I should be good to go on this. So we're gonna go and just put every bit of this in here. Whatever's left over, we'll probably make a little bit of cash from, because it's not gonna be needed for the contract itself. All right, contract finished. I made about $2,000, and y'all, that was 28 bales. I think I've probably got another almost 30 out there. I found a couple more too. They were still in the baler. While that worker is going back over to the field for me, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I've got going on here. So I'm used to the baby baler again, and we're slowly but surely making progress on all of this hay. This is going to be the hay that we need. We're going to have some silage bales that are going to be, able to be used in the TMR, along with a little bit of straw as some filler. So I'm setting myself up pretty good to have just a few head of cattle. The contract is now complete, as you can see right here. I can't complete it though, or I'm not going to be able to actually move all these bales around. So what I'm going to do is move all of these right here over to my facility, because these are going to be ones that I get for free, right? I get to keep all of these because the contract's done. The problem is, I think I've got 29 out here, so I'm going to have to make 3 trips instead of just 2. And I'm going to try and go around the outside and actually make a few more. That way I kind of have enough here to be able to do what I need to do. And I might as well just get them absolutely for free, right? I mean, there's a lot of grass still hanging out over there on that side. I've got a little bit over there. I mean, there's a little bit around here. I could probably make at least another bale, if not 2. It's just not going to let me actually pick up any of this. So this is all going to be out here. The only thing I can do to get this is to actually buy the property. I don't know if I need to do that right now. And I just had a little bit of a change in the strategy that I've got for how I'm going to collect those bales. Guys, I've got an autoload bale trailer that I completely forgot about until like literally 30 seconds ago. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up picking up all of this hay over here on this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all of this side over here, bale 2. There's a lot, but I'm going to be able to get it done. It's not going to be a problem. Trying to get the last little bit of hay right here so that I don't have this stuff just kind of hanging out up here. I should probably own this property up here at some point, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. As soon as I get this done, we're going to get back to actually plowing all of this out and making some really, really nice bigger fields up here. I do not know why the workers cutting through the field, but I do know that they're heading over to my farm. Got 14 bales on there. I'm going to go and use the auto load here to pick up these last few bales that we got. Hopefully I could fit more than 14 on here. Like, I think 15 is honestly all I need. I've got 6 here in this field and a few over there. So I think I'm going to be okay, but let's go ahead and just start picking these things up and see exactly how far I get on this. I honestly do not know how big of a trailer this is. I can't remember because I was honestly using the mini bales, the baby bales last time. So these right here should hold fewer, but I think it's still going to be okay. So this is going to be 6 maybe. And then it looks like there's going to be 7 over there right now. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, no, there's 9. Okay. 9, 5, 15. Can I do it? Yes. All right. I got them all. Heading back over. As soon as I get that trailer over there, we're going to complete the contract, make that money. And I got to pick up my yard. Not really sure how, but somehow I beat my worker over here. So going to go ahead and put those in. Reset the trailer here. I'm going to go down here and pick up all of these grass bales. I honestly have no idea how many I have, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be somewhere north of 70. I was off by just a little bit. Ended up getting 140 bales here on the hay bales, the little bitty micros that we've got here. And here are the other 14 that I was having the worker go ahead and bring over as well. Looks like I've got 112 of my micro bales here that are straw. It looks like I've got 140 of my hay bales and then 29 of the silage bales. Guys, that is a lot of bales. We're very, very close to having this thing completely full. I know it doesn't look like it, but we are actually really close on this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the contract here, make about $11,500 to go ahead and collect there. Now it's time to find a plow to finish expanding out these fields. Well, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like if you would. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date on my future videos. While you're waiting on those future videos, go and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53 signing off.